stumble like, he supposed to be your spotter, but he's supposed to give you some common courtesy room. Standing right here with his nuts on top of your damn forehead. So he keep trying to see what he can get away with. Now, if you don't say nothing to him, he gonna keep pushing it. At this point, I'm sitting on my bed and I'm thinking to myself, how the hell did I get here? This cannot be my life. This cannot be my life. Why did I do that? To the right, a little bit to the left, there's the toilet. The toilet is attached to the sink. And then there's like this mirror that's over the sink. And the cell door is over here to the left. As I'm talking to myself, I see this figure emerge and I look this way and I see a guy looking at me. And he just walks off. And I'm like, here we go. Man, what did this dude want? He walked past again and he's standing at the door. And I said, can I help you with something? He was like, yeah, are you straight? Are you good? I said, yeah, I'm straight. I'm good. He was like, do you need anything? I'm like, what you mean? He was like, well, I know you just got in here. Commissary day is Friday. So I want to just make sure that you good. You know, us black dudes got to stick together in here. Hey, yo, I want to give a special shout out to all my members. Tyra Washington, Cecilia Smith, Aquata, Arpec 240, Doomer Meme, Reagan Shambly, Lisa Love, LeBret Change, and Eva Monroe. Those are the members that joined my page and been holding me down. I appreciate the love, y'all. To Tyra Washington, Martina Franklin, Eva Monroe, Francisca Brown, Jacinto Lefrevre, Michael Maserati, Craig Lewis, Mark Steven, Billie Jean Campbell, Super Chat, Sean Height. I want to thank all y'all for blessing the Cashapp. And I want to give another special shout out to everybody that been hitting that like button. And I want to thank everybody that been blessing the Super Chat too. This is M.A. Sweet Low. I said, no, I'm good, man. I'm straight. He said, well, if you need anything, just holler at me. I'm sweet. I said, okay. So he walks off. As soon as he walks off, my celly, he said, yo, hey, what did he say to you? What dude just say to you? He talking about if I need something to holler at him, feel about us black dudes need to stick together. He like, hey, bro, stay away from him. Stay away from him, man. He bad news. He is bad news. He like young, he's a booty bandit. Stay away from him. Now remember, y'all, I'm young at the time. I don't know what a booty bandit is. I said, a booty bandit? What's a booty bandit? He said, man, he like to rape boys. He like to rape men. You know, that's what he do up here. I said, what? I said, dude that just left? He was like, yeah. I said, I said, all right. He said, actually, bro, if he approached you, he got you on his radar. And he might try to approach you again. Don't ever be alone with this dude. If he try to have you come to his cell, do not go to his cell. Do not take nothing from him. Nothing from him. He's going to let you run up a debt with him. And whether you got the money to pay it back or the commissary to pay it back, he's not going to accept that payment. He's going to want something else. This is how he get down. He boxed. And he trained guys how to so-called box. And when you get real comfortable with him, he attach himself to young guys, the ones that he like. If they don't know how to box, he'll teach them how to box. They'll be in his cell, and he'll be teaching them things, how to box. They'll be on the yard with him, and he'll be teaching them how to work out on the weights. But the thing about it is, you got to watch his mannerisms. If you on the weight pile, and you got somebody spotting you, dude don't need to have his nuts sitting on your head while you pushing the bar up. Tell that dude to bag up. Like, hey, could you bag up some? He'll do that. He'll keep pushing the line every time. So you on your back like bench pressing. He's supposed to be your spotter, but he's supposed to give you some common courtesy room. Standing right here with his nuts on top of your damn forehead. So he keep trying to see what he can get away with. Now, if you don't say nothing to him, he gonna keep pushing it. Y'all might be on the basketball court, you know, hooping, right? Playing basketball. He might be overly checking you defensively. He might be all up on you, trying to get a feel on. If you don't say nothing to him, he gonna keep doing it. He gonna keep pushing that line. It'll be a situation where you talking to him and he looking at you like a man look at a woman. And you like, I'm tripping? He might be saying things to you like, hey, babe, you tripping. Keep pushing that line. Hey, girl, you tripping. Real sly, real fast. If you don't check him, keep pushing that line. He gonna keep doing things to push that line. If you keep rejecting his advances, then he gonna get more aggressive with it. Meaning, when you get in that cell and he trying to teach you how to box, since he want to play hard to get, I'm gonna go ahead and knock him out and then take what I want from him. He telling me everything about inmate Sweet Low. So this goes out to every new inmate that's out there that might find yourselves in prison and might run across a Sweet Low. Don't borrow. Don't accept nothing. Because sometimes when you trying to pay that person back, they don't want the commissary back. They want your manhood back. So me being a new inmate, I'm like, okay, so what should I do? Should I go tell? Should I tell a guard? He said, no, don't you ever go tell no guard on the inmate. You got to handle your business. Listen, that's a bad rep to have. You'll be labeled as a snitch. You'll get beat up in here. You'll get extorted in here. Man, you'll have a hard time up in here. You're going to have to take care of your business. Now, remember, y'all, I told y'all this was my first time being locked up. I didn't know no better. I wasn't no convict. I wasn't no hardened criminal, okay? So I said, so what should I do? I mean, you're telling me to handle my business, but what is handling my business? Do I go up to him and try to hit him or beat him up? Fist to fist, hand to hand? There's no way I could beat this guy. This dude was 3 times bigger than me. You're not beating no grown for a man unless you're a trained fighter. What should I do? I'm going to give you something and don't ever pull it out unless you're going to use it. So he walk over to the toilet and he pull out something and I'm looking and it looked like a little knife. So he said, open your hand, man. So I opened my hand like this and he put it in my hand. I'm looking at it. He said, this is how you hold it. You hold it like this. You hold it tight, real tight. He said, which one is your strong hand? What's your strong hand? I said, my right. You hold this thing tight like your life depend on it. And you have this hand open. You can use your hand like this as a shield, but use this as your sword and go like this. This is how you do it. The proper way to hold this thing is like this, but it's easier to get them like that. So you hold it like that with a firm grip. So you're going to go on them like this at a motion like that. Somewhere up in here. You gotta be ready. I knew how to fight, but I didn't know nothing about the knife play with my sword and shield. 1, 2, then bag up. He said, man, you know who you look like? You look like Ghost from Power. I said, word? He said, yeah, man, you really look like Ghost from Power. Let me know in the comment section, do I look like Ghost from Power? He just giving me the rundown. He let me know who is who, where to go, where not to go, what phone I can use. Don't ever go to that shower. Don't ever look in nobody's cell. I was going to see it all. I was going to go through it all. He said, also, if you're a straight man and you end up getting a boy in your cell, you got to get out that cell or the boy got to get out that cell. I'm like, all right. So he giving me the game. It's breakfast time. I go downstairs and I'm sitting down. Today, they serving oatmeal, frozen apples, and 2 boiled eggs. So I get my tray and I go sit down. Sweet Low sit right next to me. I don't even notice that he's sitting right next to me. You know when you can feel somebody looking at you? I'm eating and I look over and he looking at me with dreamy eyes, googly eyes. And I'm like, I said, what's up, man? He said, oh, nothing. I was just seeing, was you straight? Did you need anything? Hey, I got you 2 honey buns to go with your meal. His tray right here. My tray right here, there's a little space of table right here. He slapped 2 honey buns right there. I said, no, I'm straight, man. I pushed him back over to him. He said, why you acting like that, man? I told you, we got to look out for each other up in here. I said, hey, man, listen, I don't know what type of games you on or what you trying to do, but listen, I already heard about you. I know how you be trying to press up on dudes and try to give dudes gifts, womanize dudes up in here and try to get with them. I'm not with that. He said, man, who you that? Man, which one of these just told you that, man? I ain't like that, man. I'm not like that. I'm just trying to look out for you, homeboy. I said, hey, man, so now we getting loud. There's a deputy over there looking at us like, what's going on over there? People at the table looking at us like, so we going back and forth. He like, man, which one of these up here told you that? Man, y'all some hate up here, man. I'm not trying to do nothing to this young dude, man. Y'all some whole anybody can see me, whoever said that up in here. He like, see, that's why I don't be young niggas up in here. Every time somebody trying to do something nice for y'all, y'all want to act like, oh, y'all some I said, I ain't going to be too much of a, I ain't going to be too He like, well, what you want to do? When it's up, it's up. So I said, what's up? And he was like, y'all young niggas, y'all ain't about shit. So he got up, he picked his tray up, he turned his back. I said to myself, I got to get this dude right now. So I got my tray. When he turned his back, this is a warning to everybody out there that's listening. Never turn your back on somebody when you get done arguing with them or getting into a fight or altercation. This is why. When he got his tray and turned his back, I got up with my tray and was like, bah! Boom! He stumbled like, boom. When he stumbled, I came down with the wrath of God like, boom, boom, boom. The guard hit some button. It's like, everybody lock down, lock down, lock down. The guard boots me to the floor, stomping me out, punching on me, jacking me up, handcuff me, and they take me to the hole. If you get into a fight while locked up, if nobody got severely injured, nobody got stabbed, tooth knocked out, then you'll go back there for about a week. So I'm back there, and it spreads around that Dante knocked out Sweet Low. So everybody back there already know how Sweet Low get down. So, oh, he tried to get you, huh? He tried to get you. They're like, so what happened? What happened? It ain't nothing but entertainment stories. Yeah, so he sat down, and he come giving me 2 honey buns. They're like, oh, he tried to pull that. He tried to pull that on you. He tried to give you the honey bun trick. And I just spazzed out on him. And then he kind of spazzed out on me. When he got up, he turned his back. So I got up and said, bam, blew his head off with the tray. I blew his head off with the tray. So they're like, oh, man, hey, yeah, man, you stood up for yours. Yeah, that's what he get. He always trying to play them type of games. Bam, blew his head off. Bam! Blew his head off. He always trying to push up on new inmates and play these booty games and shit. Yeah. You did right, cuz. You did right. So then another inmate was like, you know it ain't over with, right? And then you knocked him out in front of everybody? Yeah, dude, pride is hurt. He gonna come at you. Try to come at me again, I'm gonna bust his brains out again with a tray. It is what it is. Dude was like, hey, you know how to fight? I said, yeah, I know how to fight. Dude know how to box too. Let's watch out for him. I'm thinking to myself like, yeah. When I get back to the pod, I'ma always have that you know what on me. So I end up getting released. I end up going back to the pod. Sweet Low is not there. I don't know where he at. So everybody like, hey, yeah, young blood, the older convicts. Young blood, man. Hey, man, that was some real shit, man, what you did, man. Hey, this, that, and that, you know, congratulating me, giving me that jail love. So I'm in there feeling like the top dog, the big dog, right? Somebody walked past and give me a letter. I'm reading it, and it says, I ain't forgot about you. And so I'm like, what? So I bought it up and I threw it on the floor. And I'm like, hey, man, who gave you this? He like, man, you know who gave that to you. I said, all right, whatever. I ain't tripping. Fast forward, I'm on the yard. I done got me a couple of homeboys in there off my clout. It's about 4 of us. This dude named Rock, JD, Fly City from Detroit. So we walking the yard. Hard for no reason. And so we all walking the track. And I see Sweet Low over there. And he just standing there looking wild. So I'm looking at him, looking at me, and I'm like, man, dude better chill. I'm like, hey, y'all see dude? They're like, yeah, man, why you looking like that? Man, he might want to get his get back. Let's go holler. Let's go say something to him. I said, nah, let's just wait. Let's just wait till he say something to me. We done walked the track like 3 times now. And he's steady standing there looking crazy. So I'm like, I say, you know what, forget it. Hand me that. So Rock hands me off one of these. I walk up to him, I'm like, I said, hey. He said, what's up? I said, yo, do we got a problem? He like, do you want a problem? So he stepped to me. Like, do you want a problem? So I backed out and I whipped it out. So I'm standing there with it like this. I said, what's up? He like, oh, you think I'm scared of that? So Detroit like, yo, it's like whatever. Now my homeboys, they stepping up. He looking at us like, all right, I got you. I got y'all. So Fly City like, what? Boom! When he hit him, I hit him. Bam! So we jumped him on the yard. Boom, 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 bam, bam. Beep, 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 beep. Nickelodeon. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. But he's fighting back. He's a boxer, remember. But you ain't beating 5 dudes. We on him. Bam, bam, bam. He throwing him back. Boom, boom. He hit me a couple times, like right here in the head, like boom. Thanos. He Thanos, and we the Avengers. So we on him. Boom, boom. And he's steady fighting back too. But you ain't beating though. So everybody watching. Everybody looking over there. Everybody looking over there like, yo, what's going on? They over there getting it in. The guards is way over there. So they start running over there. They call a code, but we still getting at them. So then 2 other dudes come out of nowhere. Like, boom! Some big dude come out of nowhere like, boom! He laid me down. 1 punch. Bam! I fall to the ground. These are Sweet Low homeboys. So they came to his defense. Dude hit me like a Mack truck, like a semi-truck going 1,000,000 miles per hour. Bam! So I hit the floor, and he's standing on top of me like, boom, boom. I'm got my guards up like this on the dirt on the ground. Another guy come out of nowhere, and so it's 2 against 4, Sweet Low and whoever dude is. And then you got this big dude that's over me. So then the guards come, warning, get down. Right? Then they come over there with the canister, with that bear spray. Psst. Oh, everybody got to dispersing. Everybody got to running. Everybody got out the way. So I'm down here gagging, eyes all red, snot nosing, everything that comes with getting maced. I can't breathe. My lungs is on fire. So they handcuffed me. They handcuffed Sweet Low. They handcuffed all my homeboys. They handcuffed his two homies. And we all get walked off the yard. They put us in these cages. These cages ain't nothing but maybe five by. These cages is like dog cages. You can't even... If you over 6 foot, you screwed. You screwed. If you over 6 feet, you screwed. You'll be in there hunched over like this, up in that cage. So they had us up in there, and there was water hosing us down to get that mace off of us, or that bear spray, whatever that was. So they water hosing us down with this high pressure water hose. Felt like you was getting stabbed. Anybody that been maced before and had to take that shower, y'all know what I'm talking about. So now my body feel like I just got put in a tornado and shook around in a plastic bag and threw across the world. And I ain't gonna lie, dude hurt me bad. My body was in pain. The nurse come, she's like, are you all right? Are you hurting here? Are you hurting there? Body exam and everything. A couple of bruises right here. I thought my ribs was broke. They wasn't. You know, I got a couple knots on my head. One of my homeboys got his tooth knocked out, man. He got that front tooth knocked out. My bad. My bad, Rock. My bad, Rock. But hey, this is prison, man. So here I go. Back in the hole. Damn, man. You went out of here for 2 days. Now you back? Yeah, it went down. The guy that hit me was back there. So, man, him talking crap back and forth. I'm telling him like, yeah, when I see you, it's up. It's up. So, man, him talking crap back and forth. That whole night, we just talking shit back and forth on the door. The next day, he like, are you with my homie, Sweet Low, is into it? I said, if that's your homeboy, you know why we into it. You already know. He was like, hey, bro, he ain't really even like that, man. These niggas, they be out here hating on him like that. Yeah, he do what he do, but he ain't really like that. I said, how you know he ain't like that? I said, listen, when I was sitting at that table, the way he was looking at me, he was looking at me like I was his damn girlfriend. He was like, yeah, I know dude kind of, he like what he like, he do what he do, but he ain't like that though. He ain't gonna be trying to knock dudes out and trying to rape them and stuff like that. It ain't like that. He usually go for the guys that's already gay up in here, man. So it ain't even really like that. And I'm like, all right, man, whatever. So as the time go on, so now me and him chopping it up every day. We talking, and all I'm thinking to myself is, like, when I get out, I'm stabbing dude. That's it. I already got my mind made up. Even though we conversating, even though we talking, even though it seems like we being cordial, the first time when I get a chance, I'm pushing that blade inside of him. I got to do 10 years up in here. And at this point, it's like, it is what it is. I got to make an example. Every time somebody see me, they gonna be like, nah, I ain't gonna try him. Nah, he fight back. See, let me tell y'all something. This is the mind of a convict. This is the mind of a criminal. This is the mind of a bully. A bully will only go after somebody. See, a bully like to test the water. See who he can do it to and who he can't do it to. He feel like, well, if I can go over here and extort and beat up this guy and he won't fight back, then I'm good. My work is done. That's the easy part. But I'm not finna go over there to Dante and try to beat him up or take something from him, because he's going to fight back. And now that I know that he pushed that blade, nah, I'll just go after somebody else. This is how these bullies' minds think. Me and him talking, and he like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Why you jump in that, man? He like, so what you mean? That's my homie. I said, even though you know how he get down in here? He said, look, bro, I told you already that it ain't really like that. I mean, he do what he do. Why you keep bringing that up? I said, because I don't get that, man. How could you ride for somebody that he like, hey, listen, I've been locked up for 15 years. Me and him, when I came in here, he looked out for me. You know, I had nobody. I lost my mama by being locked up, and he was the only person there to help me through it. We walked the yard together. He got me out of a lot of jams. I owe that man. So when I seen y'all over there jumping them, I said, oh, y'all got me. And me and my man ran over there, and you know. So I'm like, okay, I see what it is. And he said, yeah, I mean, I owe him. You know, that's my dude. He ended up leaving to go to court for whatever reason. So I'm back there. So I end up getting out. I end up getting out the hole. And dude's like, hey man, dude's like, hey, is you Dante? So at this point, I'm ready to go, thinking somebody trying to push up on me. So I'm like, yeah, why? What's up? They're like, oh no, I just wanted to holler at you. Somebody told me to give you something. And I said, what? He came with like a bag of ramen noodles, honey buns, and Reese cups. So I said, who is this from? He was like, this a peace treat. This a peace offering from Sweet Low. So then I'm like, man, I don't want this. And then I thought about it. I said to myself, like, you know what? This dude just don't quit. He just don't quit. So I'm like, all right. So I take the bag and I go to my cell. From that day on, I'm gonna say for about 2 months, I didn't have no problems. You know, it's jail. It's prison. Back on the yard, I see Sweet Low. He walk up to me. I said, what's up? He said, you got that? I said, yeah, I got that. He said, yeah, that didn't come with nothing. That ain't no strings attached, man. I said, all right. He said, we good? I said, yeah, we good. So he stuck his hand out like this. When he stuck his hand out like this, I went into my waistband. And he said, bro, I told you I'm not on that no more. I said, I know. I said, we good. So he said, all right, we good. Let me tell y'all something. Just because y'all buried a hatchet, don't ever think that it's over. Dudes will probably lay on you for a whole year. Sweet Low had about 20 more years to go, or 30 more years to go. Dudes would sit up there and play cool with you, and act like the beef is over, feed you, pray with you, act like y'all the best friends in the world. And all along, he just waiting to strike like a king cobra. If I would have shook his hand, he could have grabbed me close and hit me with the And I probably wouldn't be here today to talk to y'all. This is Lockdown 88. I'm out.